Yes, come on, get in there. That's what I'm talking about, boys. 1-0, 3 points on the board. So I'm doing this video at work at my lunch break because I couldn't contain myself. I didn't want to do it when I get home. I wanted instant match reaction. I've had to do it at lunch because obviously the game sort of flowed into me working. It finished up at about 9:15 this morning, so I was already at work. But the first chance I got, ran to the car, made this video. What a win. I wouldn't say it was a fantastic performance on an attacking sense, but I would say defensively it was decent. It was decent enough. Palace probably had the better of the chances, probably looked a bit more dangerous than we did. We had plenty of attacking opportunities, but just didn't really. That final third, the ball in the final third is something that we've really been lacking. And again today, it was the same situation. So, you know, hopefully we can take some confidence from this result and we can go into Brentford on the weekend and put them to the sword so we can get into December and not have as much expectation of getting points. I think the next realistic game after Brentford might be Aston Villa, which it's tough saying that's a realistic game to get points, but it is out of all the rest of them that are there. But that's put a 5-point gap between us and Norwich currently. Norwich drawing against Newcastle overnight, which is a great result for us. You know, Newcastle now sat rock bottom, and I don't know if they're going to have enough in January to actually get them out of trouble now. So I think they might be down. So just got to keep plugging away, getting points, getting wins, and stay in this Premier League and invest heavily in either January or next year. We need to invest. And you know, whether we talk about a new manager or not, I don't know. But look, let's just take it a game at a time. And that is an absolutely fantastic win. That's absolutely made my morning. It was getting a bit dicey towards the end there. I thought, geez, we've let a game go where we've actually looked. We've had more of the ball and looked okay. I thought Palace would offer more than what they did. Gallagher looked pretty good at times. We had Roberts up front, as you guys probably know. I don't think he did a lot. He was okay, but it's not an easy ask, especially when he's been playing the midfield as well. You know, chopping and changing players. I know as a player myself, it's not easy getting told, oh, you know, you play centre half, and then they tell you to go to left back, or they want you to play, you know, in the midfield or whatever it might be. There's been times I've played up front, you know, so. And obviously it's at a different level. It's nowhere near the same thing, but that just makes it even more of a reason for it not to happen as the higher level you get. You know, you need everyone to be on their A game. Furbo came on and looked okay. He looked a bit nervous, and that's probably fair enough after the. Sorry, I'm just fidgeting with my arms. There's nowhere to put my phone. He looked okay. It's probably fair enough after everything that happened with his game on the weekend. You know, he wasn't great, and I think he obviously reads into these things. So, and he hears what we're saying. Same with KP. KP said after the game that he saw the things that people were saying about him and Bielsa falling out, and he said it wasn't true. He wanted to put it to bed, and he said it wasn't true. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But you know, you just got to take it on face value, and obviously they've sorted out whatever it was. You know, and he was happy. He said he'd play anywhere, no matter what, even in goals if he had to for Bielsa, and he respects the manager. So that's all we want to hear in the end. Overall, it was an okay game. Forshaw was good again. I thought Rafinha at times, especially that first half, we just really, sorry guys, that first half we were really, I didn't think we were super. Going forward was poor. Dan James just couldn't seem to get on, was getting onto the ball and not really doing much. And it's these little 5-yard passes, and we're still not getting it right. We didn't today either. And look, we get a penalty in the end from a handball. Cooper goes for a header. It comes off. I've forgotten his name. Comes off his arm. Clear handball, but we can't rely on luck like that every game. However, it is nice to get some luck for once, because we've said this before, we don't feel like we're getting the rub of the green. The bounce of the ball seems to even go the wrong way for us at the moment, so it's nice to get VAR on our side. The big main thing, and the part that I love the most, and something that people have been talking about this year, is the Leeds players are a bit too honest. When things happen, they don't appeal. You know, Dan James penalties that have happened that were clear-cut penalties, nobody appeals. We don't get This time, everyone ran to the referee. Everyone ran straight up to him and said, "Ref, that's a handball. You need to check your monitor. You need to go double check that." He gets a call in his ear, goes, has a look, calls the pen. Rafinha slots it. Wasn't a great pen. I don't like the stutter step. I was actually watching the game while I was trying to put some boxes for my car, because I'm moving house at the moment, trying to put some boxes for my car in the bin at work, some cardboard, and trying to watch the pen at the same time, and I was shitting myself, if I'm honest with you. It was just pure dread. I thought this is one of those things where we get the rub of the green and we're gonna miss the pen, but in the end, cool, calm, collected Rafinha stepped up, all the confidence in the world, puts it in the back of the net, and we got 1-0 in the dying embers of the game. It felt good. It's absolutely made my day. Absolutely made my day. I'm hoping we take confidence into the Brentford game now. We need to actually get a win there again. We need to get as many points as we can before December. Because like I said, I don't see a point in December at all. So, but look, gonna take it a game at a time. Gonna be happy and positive about this game, because it's been negative for me since I started on here, and not negative because I wanted to be negative because it just wasn't great. But hey, we're off 17th, that feels good. Hopefully this is a turning point. Players are playing decent. Stroik went off with an injury, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't read any reports. Like I said, I've been at work, so I haven't had a chance to read anything. Stroik goes off with the injury. Furbo comes on at half time. Stroik looked decent up until then, and it's unfortunate he got injured. Llorente was decent again. I thought Cooper was okay. Defensively, the whole defensive structure was not bad. Stuart Dallas playing the right back. We had Click and Forshaw in the midfield. I thought Click actually did all right. He ran. He was actually. It's funny, you see the difference when he was trying, knowing his spot was under jeopardy since Forshaw come back, and he was actually running, and it was unreal. Apparently he has a bit more pace than what I thought he does. I'm not saying he's fast, but he was definitely quicker than what he's letting on in other games, and it just shows that I think players were getting too comfortable in their positions. Quick, because of the championship and because of last year. Not that he was great last year. I think he had so much built up in the bank, so much money in the bank, that we just he got a free pass for a year. And I think he thought the same thing was going to happen this year, but nope, he got dropped. Hasn't been aside, and he ran his bollocks off at times. So, I can't fault anyone on the team. Like I said, I don't think it was a great performance. I think Dan James he is very wasteful, but I like him, so it's hard for me to sort of be super critical of him. And then I actually enjoyed the little push. He pushed Guaita over at one point. He had a poor touch. To be fair, the ball was pinged at him, but he had a poor touch, and it went through to Guaita after his touch, and he decided to give him a little shove, which I liked. Just having a bit of oomph about you, a little bit different. So Roberts up front doesn't work. I think we got Ailing and Bamford back soon. I got to check the details on that. I'm just sort of spouting now, but positives. Get Ailing back. Put Dallas in the midfield. Get Ailing at right back with that energy and work rate with Rafinha. His passing was poor beforehand though, so we need him to really step up his game on his passing again. And Bamford back, which we have struggled to get somebody who can hold the ball up and chase from the front, and we're going to get it back. He's going to be there, he's going to be chasing, he's going to win the ball. It's all positive. We are positive now, and he's going to come back for the hardest games, but there's no expectation on wins for Bamford. We're not expecting him to go in there, and we're not expecting to win those games against City, and I think it's City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Arsenal might be winnable or drawable, I guess. So we've got some games in there that Bamford can come back and just get fitness. Come back in, work your socks off, and it's just get fitness, nothing else. We get points. If not, we don't. But at least he has a month of working his socks off, getting back to where he needs to be, to get back into the games where we need him. And we need everyone to stay fit now. We've had a horrid time, and even Spurs fans realise that they got to win against a depleted Leeds squad, which is nice to see them. People at least not getting on that whole bandwagon of, oh, Leeds are poor defensively and Leeds this and Leeds that, Leeds aren't attacking well. Yeah, well, we've got injuries. So just like what happened with Liverpool, and everyone said, oh, Liverpool are poor. Well, they were missing Van Dijk. It was a massive miss. And Henderson. So it's the same thing for us. We're missing Bamford and Ayling, 2 key components to our side. And we're going to have them back soon. Like I said, I haven't checked when, but I've heard it's very, very soon, and I'll double check that, and and then it's all positive. But yeah, so I'll do some Premier League predictions. We'll chat about the games as well. Maybe I'll do that. I might try and get that one out. Maybe I'll get a double video out today. We'll talk about the games on the weekend. And I'll get a video out tonight when I get home, maybe, about the Premier League results. And then I'll probably want to get a video out Thursday. I got training. Friday I'll get a Premier League video out, and then Saturday I'll get a Leeds video out, or something like that. Or I might mix up the Premier League video into 2. I don't know, but I appreciate you new subscribers. I've got about 4 new subscribers in the last couple of days, which I really, really appreciate. I appreciate the love and support and the likes. Got a new fan from the USA, which is fantastic. I love being able to communicate with all these people from every different part of the globe. But yeah, buzzing. 3 points. We roll on. We go to Brentford. We play Brentford at home this weekend, and we continue the streak. We put them to the sword and just get 3 points on the board and get back in that positive mindset, and maybe just give some of the top teams a run for their money and give them some trouble, and then that we all positive. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you on next video. Peace.